everyone, welcome to the Get Beauty channel. I am Nicole and I am here to guide you on this full body workout. This is a more challenging workout that brings out everything we have been working on phase one. We have been working glutes and core and posture. And it's a full body strength workout specifically designed for trans women. So if you haven't seen the phase one, I do recommend you to start there to build some base strength. You'll find the link in the description below. But if you have already seen the videos and you have been working out with me, then grab on your mat, a bottle of water, and let's begin with this workout. It's a little bit more difficult than the others, but I am sure that you'll be able to do it. We'll make a warm up, the workout, and then a calming cool down. Let's get started.
Sit on your mat. We're going to start with 90-90 hip mobility. Bend one leg in front of you at 90 degrees and the other at the back at 90 degrees. Now switch sides. Keep on repeating this mobility for 1 minute, but only at your own steady rhythm. You can clasp your hands together or let them rest on the mat. It doesn't matter. The most important thing is that your hips are at 90 degrees in line with both knees and in line with your ankles too. This prepares your hips for all the work ahead. Sit up as tall as you can. Keep both hips grounded on the mat. You should feel a stretch in your hips and the other glute. Beautiful. Now the last seconds of the 90-90 hip mobility. Our next warm-up is the cat-cow flow. Come onto your hands and knees and we'll switch between cat pose and cow pose. Inhale and drop your belly toward the mat. Exhale, draw the belly in. Keep flowing between these two poses with your breathing. Inhale in cat pose, exhale in cow pose. Great. Check on your alignment. Your wrist should be placed directly under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. And keep flowing. Move at the pace of your breath. Inhale, arch the spine. Exhale, round the spine. Let your spine flow like a wave. Last few seconds here, make them control. Think about the wave on your spine. Inhale deeply, exhale long. Last ones, make them count and take a breath. Lovely work. Our next warm-up is the Pilates pelvic curls. Lie down on your back with your knees bent and feet flat on the mat, hip width apart. Place your hands on your hips. Tilt your hips so you can place your hand and make an arch on your spine. Tilt again and round the spine. We're going to switch between these two, arching the spine and rounding the spine. Place your hands on the hips and notice how the movement in and out from your hips modifies the entire spine. Inhale to arch and exhale to round. As you inhale, open up the chest, and as you exhale, activate the whole core. Keep on making these pelvic tilts, control, and very small. We have just 3 more left. Tilt out, arch the back, tilt in, round the back. Once more, inhale, arch, exhale, round. Great. We finished the warm-up. We're going to do glute bridges, 3 sets of 15 reps. Start right away with articulated spine, similar to the pelvic tilts that we've been doing, but with arms by your sides, palms down, making force and press through your heels, and the palms articulating the spine off and on the mat. Always one vertebra at a time, lifting the hips towards the ceiling and slowly rolling the spine back down with control. Exhale as you build up, squeeze at the top, inhale, roll down. Keep on repeating these glute bridges and articulating the spine, not with a straight line on the back. This is not the case. 5 more reps. Make them count. Hips up and down, articulating the spine, creating movement on it, working not just only on the glutes for strength, but also on the back for mobility. Just 2 more. Complete them with control, no rush. Make them at your own steady rhythm. Great. Breathe here. That was the first set. We have 2 more sets to go. We don't have a pause here, just this moment. So when you're ready, we're going to start with the second set. Okay, let's start. First glute bridge. These are the most important tips that you can do with this exercise. Press through your heels, not your toes. Your arms by your sides are also helping you, are your support. Speaking of support, you must keep your core engaged because on the descent, you don't have to drop, just control the descent. This will make your glutes working hard. Halfway through the set, squeeze always to lower and keep breathing consistently. Your shoulders are grounded and they are also helping. And also, speaking of help, you don't have to rush this exercise. You're building resistance here. If you make it slower, even holding a little at the top, you're making it harder. Don't rush. Quality over speed. Last one of this set. Make it control. Hold at the top. Lower slowly. And breathe here. Beautiful. Yes, your glutes are firing right now. Your core is also activating a lot with this articulation. And we still have one more set to go with these glute bridges with articulated spine. So tell me if you're ready. And we're starting lifting once more. Lift and lower. Great. 1. That was 2. And 3. You can follow me or use your own steady rhythm. It's okay in both ways. Just make sure to keep your body aligned and keep the instructions I just told you on the second set. Quality is always better than speed or quantity. Also, if full range feels too intense, lift only halfway and focus on the articulation and control rather than the height of the hips as much higher as you can. No, this isn't the case. Control, slow, and pausing at the top, whatever the top is, it's more important. Last 2, still control and slow. And the last one, just hold the hips a little bit and lower down with satisfaction. Okay, we're going to rest for a moment now. You have earned it, but don't skip the video. Keep it until the very end. We hadn't worked just enough to make real changes. So breathe here. Our next exercise is going to be the side kick series. We're going to make 12 reps per side and this sculpts the entire leg and the outer part of the glute. So you're going to roll onto your side, stack your hips and shoulders, and bring both legs slightly forward from your hips, in front of you, not in a straight line. We're working on an angle here. Now lift your top leg to hip height and kick in front and back. That's 1 rep. Keep on kicking, front and back. That's 2 reps. That's all, but always keeping the leg at hip height, never lowering down. 12 reps in total. Kick, kick, back, kick, forward. Come on, yes, that's it. Arms holding your head or pressed against the mat, however feels more comfortable to you. Keep the core engaged for balance and make this dynamic, not slowly like the last exercise. Make those kicks really energized. Last one, front and back. Perfect. Now, let's switch sides to the other leg. A banana shape, remember the legs are in front of you, not in line with the hips. And lift the top leg to hip height and start kicking in front of you twice and to the back. That was 1. 12 repetitions on the other leg. Important. Your hips stay stacked. Don't let them roll, not in front, not in the back. Control the movement through your core and feel your entire leg working, because this isn't just the glute, the knee, the quadriceps is also working. Kick with energy but keeping your core engaged for balance, and you can definitely keep the range of motion smaller if the full kick feels too intense. Again, focus on control, but make it speed. Last kick. Great. Now we're going to rest. Breathe here. Pause if you want, but don't quit, because the next exercise are the frog pumps for maximum glute activation. Are you ready to start? We're halfway through the workout. You cannot quit. On this exercise, we're going to make 3 sets of 15 repetitions. Let's start with the frog pumps. Stay on your back, bring the soles of your feet together and let your knees fall open to the side, frog position. From here, make a bridge, press through the other edge, squeeze and lower. That was 1. Now 2. Complete 15. Think this as pumps. They are quick, precise and controlled. Lift and lower. Lift again and lower. Once you lower it, you're thinking about lifting again. That's the idea. Keep on breathing, don't hold the breath. Exhale as you lower, inhale as you lift. Last one. Great. That was the first set. Breathe deeply here. We're going to start with the set 2. You decide wherever the feet are close or far away. Ready for set 2? Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. Keep on pumping. 15 repetitions, sharp, dynamic, control. I know you can do it. You're building those curves, and this exercise rounds the glute because of the open knees. You might be feeling the work by now, I am sure. Keep on pumping. Press through and lower. Great. Breathe. We have just one more set to go with the frog pumps. Just one more. Let's finish these frog pumps. Remember the target, the outer glute. Ready? Start pumping. And inhale, lift the hip. Exhale, lower. You can definitely make them shorter if you need, but keep them dynamic. Keep on pumping with strength, with speed and control. Press the outer part of the feet and the arms if you need more support. This last one set. Just 2 more pumps. And last one. Press and lower. Excellent. How are you feeling? Breathe deeply. We have 30 seconds to relax before we start with the next part of the workout. In this next part, we're going to make a focus on the core and the legs. We have been working on the glute and the hip. The next exercise is the roll-ups. Lie on your back with legs extended straight and arms reaching overhead straight to on the mat. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift the arms toward the ceiling, curling your chin to your chest, and slowly roll up through your spine, reaching toward your toes. That's one roll up. Inhale here and sit tall again. Exhale, slowly roll back down, articulating through your spine until you're on the first position. Make one roll up again. Exhale in the air. Inhale, roll back down on the mat, first position. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift the arms, roll up toward the legs. Inhale once more, sit, roll back down. Great. Keep on repeating. Your core is working hard to control this movement on the way up and the way down. Articulate through each vertebra. That's the most important thing with a coordinating breathing. Exhale to roll down to the mat. And great! That was all the 5 reps of the roll-up. Take a break here. The next exercise is the teaser prep. This challenges your core strength and balance a lot. We're going to modify the teaser with bent knees. If you don't know it, don't worry, I'll teach you step by step. Lie on your back. Extend your arms straight up toward the ceiling. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, curl your upper body up while lifting the legs off the mat, bringing your shins parallel to the floor or higher if you can. Balance on the sit bones and lower back down with control. That was 1 rep. Inhale to prepare and exhale, balance again, bend the knees, try to form a straight line on your back with your arms too, balance and lower, don't drop on the mat. Great, last one, inhale, exhale and teaser, hold if you can, project the arms and lower with control. Perfect! Beautiful control on your core. You have earned a 30-second rest. Breathe, relax. The next exercise is hip circles, and this strengthens your deep core muscles. The hip circles are a variation from the teaser, but finding balance with your hands too. Sit on the mat with both legs bent and keep your arms by your sides for stability, palms pressing into the mat, by your sides or behind you. You choose. Now, lift your feet off the mat, extend the legs, both legs together, circle to the right, center, circle to the left, center. That was 1. We'll complete 4 more, circling to the sides and centering always. Centering to the left, center. Okay, keep on repeating with legs completely extended and your arms supporting you on the back. Last circle, make it control, center, and lower the legs. Well done! We're going to move into the spine twist. 6 reps in total. Sit tall. and twist your spine in 3 times. Center once more, twist to the other side, look to your back, center. That was 1. Keep on twisting to one side, to the center, and twist to the other, and center. 2. Now, the most important thing is that you sit tall with the legs extended straight in front of you, with feet flexed and together. Your arms should be in a T shape. Reach them out to the sides at shoulder height. Great, that was all. Our next exercise is the single leg stretch. Hug both knees to the chest. Curl your head and shoulders and lie onto your back. This is the tabletop position. This is the base. Extend one leg out at 45-degree angle while pulling the other leg in. One hand on the knee and the other on the shin. Hold onto that leg and now inhale, exhale and switch legs. Let's do 6 per leg, 12 total switches in a controlled rhythm and exhaling each time that you switch. Pull that leg in and switch. Pull the other leg. Important details as you keep on switching. You have to keep your upper body lifted the whole exercise, but you can rest your head down if your neck gets tired. And about the leg that is extending, lower it down as much as you can, but if this is too difficult, you can extend the leg higher toward the ceiling. Last switch. Exhale. Hug both knees in and rest your head down. Take a breath. Well done. The next exercise is double leg stretch. We're going to make 6 reps. It's similar. Curl your head and shoulders up. Inhale, extend both arms overhead and both legs at a 45-degree angle. Exhale, bring everything in. Inhale, everything out. Exhale, everything in. Circle your arms around and wide, out to the sides and back forward and in. Keep your lower back pressed into the mat at all times. Last one, extend and in, hug the knees into your chest and lower everything down. We're going to rest. We have done the workout. Congratulations! Get into child's pose to start the cool down and relax everything. If you don't know the child's pose, this releases your entire back after all that hard work. Sit your hips back toward your heels and walk your hands forward, lowering your chest toward the mat. Rest your forehead on the floor and breathe deeply. You can also place your head on your forearms and just breathe. This is your moment to rest. Let go of any tension. If your hips don't reach your heels, you can place a pillow or blanket under your seat. Does that feel good? The next pose is the figure 4 stretch. Sit on the mat and cross one leg over the other, just above the knee, creating that figure 4 shape. This opens the hip and stretches the glute as you might be feeling by now. Your hands can be placed behind you, like in the hip circles, or onto your sides. You can also clasp them behind your waist tight, and about your torso, you can round it up to get your forehead onto your leg and relax onto this pose, but only if it feels good and you are not forcing anything. Also, you can move around, adjusting the pose to you and not vice versa. Beautiful. Release and switch sides. Now the other leg, Open up that hip, feel the stretch on the glute, and breathe deeply. The torso can be placed more on the back, and if you want, you can place it closer to that leg in front of you. But only if you don't feel any tension, anything that hurts too much. This should be relaxing. Breathe deeply, allow the oxygen to enter into your cells, inhaling slowly and exhaling even more slowly. Rock that top leg if you want. This releases tension on the hip. Now lower it down with control, and we're going to make the supine twist. Lie on your back, bring both knees hugged into your chest, and twist them to one side. Keep your shoulders grounded. Both shoulder blades stay down on the mat or on the floor. You can turn your head to the left or and just stay there, breathing deeply and feeling your spine releasing. Inhale and bring your knees back to the center. Hug them in for a moment and now switch sides. Turn your head to the right, both shoulder blades pressed into the mat and your spine rotating. Breathe, release any tension, and let gravity do the work now. Bring your knees back to the center, hug them in, and make happy baby pose. For this pose, you have to open your knees wider than your torso, about as wide as your armpits. Reach your hands to grab the outsides of your feet. If you can reach your feet, that's okay. Hold behind your thighs or your legs and gently pull your knees down or rock side to side. Feel your hips opening and let go of any remaining tension. Hold this pose and allow to gentle rocking side to side or move around, whatever feel more comfortable. From here, we're going to make the plow pose. Lift your legs up and over the head. If you have any neck issues, skip this pose absolutely and just rest. But if you don't, press your arms into the mat and try to place your feet onto the mat, bringing your toes toward the floor behind you. You can support your lower back with your hands if you want, or if your toes don't reach the floor, you can keep your legs higher. That's perfectly fine. This is still beneficial. Very important. The weight is on your shoulders, never on your neck. Try to keep your neck relaxed in this pose. Hold onto your feet or your legs. Go back to happy baby pose. And now lower down, we're going to make corpse pose or final resting position. Just breathe deeply here. We have finished the workout, the cool down, everything. Congratulations. Close your eyes and just breathe naturally.
Oh, that was intense and you absolutely crushed it. Thank you so much for moving with me today. This was a continuation for the free Phase 1 series. Go back and check it. It will make this workout more effective. Speaking of effective, have you already seen the full Trans Femme Fitness Program? It's a workout completely designed step by step to guide you building curves, strength, flexibility, posture, because it has everything you need. Building strength without bulking and with confidence and grace in the movement. It's just perfect. Once again, thanks for moving with me. Take care. Bye.